Greetings! This is Kartosael and welcome to another episode of Tales of Kartonia. Don't worry, this won't be the new branch mine where I will start my episodes here every time. I'm right now in the snapshot 13W17A. Some things have been added. One of those things is actually zombies. They now have a tendency to spawn extra zombies when they are hurt by a player, like me. My first thought was, oh, that's actually kind of cool. My second thought was, what will this do for my spawner, my double grinder? Because this thing, it really did work wonders. It was really fast and transmitting experience. It has a slight downside now though. That's why I placed glass there and there. You can see the wire room and a bit of the other room as well. That's not really important. Well, I will show you what happens. This is just peachy because, well, I'm not hurting them. They're just suffocating. So that's not a problem. However, what I'm going to do now, last time I tried that, before adding these pieces of glass, well, it kind of made a problem. Let's see. Well, it didn't cause any problems this time. Well, that was weird. Last time I did that, there were throngs of zombies over there and over there, and now there are none. Or maybe they're above. But no longer in there or in there. And I think that's because I placed some glass. I did read that they would not spawn if you had line of sight to them, but apparently this works. Anyway, fighting zombies now is kind of dangerous because you can accidentally unlock a zombie apocalypse. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that, to be honest. But we'll see how it turns out. Oh, maybe they did spawn. Well, as you can see, this thing works really well. And level 30, so I'm backing off. Can enchant some boots that I found here. Well, that's disappointing. Fire protection. Not what I wanted at all. Anyway, I'll just grab this rust for this experience. I do hear zombies suffocating somewhere or burning. Anyway, I blocked these windows off now. And I'm wondering if you can see them spawn this time. I also want to enchant these boots because I want feather falling. I didn't get that, just got fire protection. Let's see. This is in the right position, right? Yes, it is. You can already see the new mobs there. So, okay. Do this. Golden helmet. Ah, here you go. You can see them spawning here now. So yes, that was happened last time I tried it, but about 40 times more zombies. And that's actually not that much of an exaggeration. What's this then? So, oh, not even level 30. That's kind of sad. Anyway, from these zombies I'm getting quite a lot of good stuff, which is nice. I mean, yeah, just combining them, even if it's a waste of durability. Because, yeah, I'm not really going to do anything else with them. I might not actually even use them. Ever. I've got a lot of bows already, which is good because I use those to create what you call it, dispensers. They require one bow each, and this is really nice. Another thing they added was the longer you stay in one area, the harder the mobs become. That's actually the first 1.6 snapshots they added that. What I can confirm. The first time I came here and tried it, I just got normal mobs, and the longer I stay here, the more mobs with armor I encounter. So that actually does work. I also once encountered, I believe it was a skeleton who had thorns on him. That actually hurt me. Let's crush them first. Alright, let's see what kind of boots we get. This is not my day. No. Well, let's just leave it at that. And let's head over to Kartonia. And we're here. So, as I said in the last episode, in this episode we will continue with building our first shop. In case you're wondering what's this water about, I'm still busy filling this up. I did make some progress. I managed to remove all the excess dirt. So if I break this, it's straight up to the sky. Which is nice because now I have a lot of dirt back. And I've been going over this structure. I did change it already a little bit. These columns do no longer connect to the wall for their entire length. I think that looks better, a bit less massive, although it's still huge. However, it's too grey, in my opinion. It doesn't really matter from which way you look at it, it's grey. And I'm not too happy about that. So, I'm going to change a lot of it, unfortunately. Yeah, with this hardened clay. So this is another block that's been added in this snapshot actually, and I will replace the birch with hardened clay and replace this with birch and sandstone. Now you might be wondering, wait, what? But I'll show it in a minute. So I just did this little part for demonstration purposes, and it will look like this instead of like that. I'm not quite sure about everything in this new design. The sandstone, for example, I'm not quite sure about that, but I like that more than I like that, so I'm going for that style. I'm going to change the entire thing, and after that we can finally get starting on the roof. Alright, this is how it looks. I'm quite pleased with it, although I must admit I'm not so sure about the sandstone. So that may be changed. But I really like the hardened clay. And I think I forgot to mention how you make that. It's actually really simple. You just put a clay block into a furnace and it becomes hardened clay. So not one clay thingy, because that becomes a brick, but an actual hardened clay. Clay block. Apologies. So, I'm going to work on the roof. At least what I had planned for that. I'm not sure if that will still look okay, but I guess we'll find out. And if it doesn't, then at least it's a good temporary thing. So how do I want this roof to go? I'm not sure. It's green wool and top it off with spruce slabs. Those are actually just to prevent the mobs from spawning on them. I would really have wanted to have something to make sure this wall doesn't allow mobs to spawn on it. Unfortunately, carpets don't work. Try that out. I hope they would, but they didn't. So this roof is going to be fairly simple. Not like that. And yeah, I have more slabs. Oh, this is going to take all the slabs. Like so. Looks a bit weird. And that's just going to hurt, isn't it? Yeah. Whatever. So, just finish it off like this, I suppose. It will have to do. For now. So I really have no other clue on what to do for this roof. Yeah. Let's get some more slabs. And I start working on the roof on top. That's just going to be a pointy roof. Pointed from all sides, so it's ring on ring on ring. You'll get what I'm trying to say. Because I'll just build this on camera. And while I'm doing this, which isn't all that, intense or interesting, to be honest, I will talk to you about my plans for the city. I mentioned last episode that I would enlighten you, or at least show you my idea of how I plan on doing cities from now on. Because back in my early times when playing Minecraft, when I decided to build a city or expand an existing one, I would just, excuse me, plumb down random houses and call it good. However, as of late I have been watching some City 5 Let's Plays, specifically from POO. I've also been playing some SimCity 4 myself, and yeah, so I have thought about, how do I want to approach this whole city building thing. And I kind of like the idea that in which SimCity looks at, how you should build your city. You should really think about a lot of different things to make your citizens happy. For example, you need education, you need police, you need parks, you have specific areas for high wealth and low wealth and all that kind of stuff. Now, of course, this building style, so this city, is a bit more medieval. So, yeah, that also has to be taken into account. And I will take that into account, but I am planning to give it a bit of some city feel. So I am going to build schools and, well, not police, but something like a military barracks or the sort, and the little hospital thingy. And some of those buildings are going to be functional for me. For example, the hospital will most likely also have the brewing stand and stuff like that. However, not everything's going to be as practical. The school, for example, is just a fun thing, just decoration, and that's okay. And I'm also going to place down, parks, or something that should resemble parks. And how am I going to do that? Well, usually just trees and water and benches mayhap. And actually in this area I'm also going to create a small division between a bit more high wealth shops down there, which is connected to the central island eventually, and a bit more low wealth shops down here. And you know, you can be wondering, well, how are you going to do that? Well, one of the ways I'm going to do that is making those shops a bit more expensive. So you have the redstone shop over there, and the diamonds and emeralds and the really precious materials over there. So yeah, all these different shops have different things they store, and the bit more high wealth things will have the bit more expensive materials. Sounds logic enough, right? At least I hope so. And this is going to be... and I failed that jump. So that's how I'm going to look at building this city. And I kind of like the challenge that brings to as well, because you know, just placing extra buildings all the time isn't really that much of a challenge. It's more of a repetitive thing. And I'm actually better at doing something challenging than doing something repetitive. And I know more people are like that. So if you want to build a city but not quite sure how to make it interesting, well, that's just a way. And this actually went exceptionally smooth. Entire jumping to and fro. Not too shabby. I'm going to replace this top layer, just like I did on the... oh no, on the top floor. Like this. Get out of there. Yeah, there we go. Probably want something over there as well. Oh well. Get back at hardened clay because, well, although it's just made of clay blocks, clay isn't all that easy to come by. Let's go sleep and look what we made. It's okay, I suppose. I may end up actually changing all that lime into green. Yep, that will probably happen. But I won't be doing it right now, because we still have a lot of other things we need to do with this building. The interior. Let's get organized. Yeah. Going to need this. I don't think we need that much, but then again I was never good at guessing. Or thinking, for that matter. Of course, first things first, we are going to require a floor. Oh, I want you to come on. Yes. Wow, my brain just froze. Ah, yes, I remember. I wanted these windows. We'll have to put those in as well. Anyway, first things first, a floor, because yeah, this is not practical. I thought about it for a while, you know, what can we use as a floor? Because yeah, these colors, this is a new color added, a bit red. I like it, but well, you do have to consider what colors you can use it with. And this is wrong. Yeah, I'll get the lighting situated eventually. I certainly hope so. Right now I'm doing it a bit random. But that will be alright eventually. I'm saying eventually a lot today, ain't I? Sorry. So yeah, color, floor. In my previous design, where this was birch, I was planning on actually making the floor out of sandstone. That looked really good. Placing sandstone in here now does not. So I'm actually going to use something I haven't really seen many people use. Ever. Oh. Hi. Yeah, let's just break it all down. And I want all that dirt back, because when we're going to start a new island, we're going to need all of it. Might as well take away all this excess dirt. So, as I was trying to say, but keep getting distracted by myself. Oh dear. I'm going to use jungle wood as a floor. Yes, jungle wood. And hardly anyone uses jungle wood. Ever. They don't like it, it's too red. Well, actually, it is too red. However, this whole building is a bit red. Certainly so, on the inside. Well, this looks kind of cool actually. So if we do it like this, I personally believe that actually looks good. I'll put in the whole floor. The floor has been added, so has a second story, which we will come to later. Right now it's not that relevant. Slide that up just in case. What is relevant, however, is adding windows. It's really dark right now. And I want quite a bit of window actually. Wow, is that even proper English? Quite a bit of window. Go straight across. Like this. And actually I want some windows up there. So we're, yeah. Like so. I shall remove that. I also changed this border with jungle wood, because this is jungle wood, so that looks better in my opinion. Let me think. Window here. Yes, this is the center. Good. And like so. And actually, no. No, this is just wrong. Because I want my windows to be 3 high, but 1 off the floor. You know, why do I want my windows to be 3 high? Well, I want everything in odd numbers if possible, so my windows included. However, this wall is 5 high, so 3 high window looks nice. You get plenty of space to look outside as well. And same goes here. Is 1 off the floor here, so that one is correct. Does mean you have a little bit less view of outside. However, removing this looks kind of weird. So I'm keeping that in. Actually, and let's see, I'll probably want some more windows, or do I? No, that won't work. Put a workbench over here. Yeah, just put it in here, that way it won't bother me. And let's see. Well, that was not so clever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I do it like this, the torches are right where those columns are. But that's quite a small amount of light, to be honest. So I might just want to do them over there. Oh, yeah, lighting. That's one thing I did not think of. Which of course is dumb. Yeah, there's no way of sugarcoating that, it's just stupid. Well, whatever. Do I want more windows over here? Because, excuse me, this is going to be the warehouse part. There's going to be lots of chests over here. Up there is going to be the private area for the shopkeeper. And he needs some place to sleep and to keep his own stuff. This is where his produce will be. So do I really need more windows? I guess we could do this. Tiny windows. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but let's go with it. Yes, this should be the accurate height. Yes. Come to me, thank you. Like this. Actually, I could make that. Ah, well, that actually looks kind of nice, I guess. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, now to replace this with some actual stairs, I'm going to use spruce wood for that. Why not jungle? Well, it would become really monotone. I have no clue how to pronunciate that word. It would all be very much one color, and that would be boring. Just going to attach it like that. Am I going to block this window? Absolutely. Yeah, that works. Because this looks a bit weird, so let's turn that into a supportive column, and that as well. Maybe turn that into a solid. What's going on with these blocks, by the way? It's hard to pick them up now. Oh well. I guess that will work. Could half slab that. Yeah, this will work. Because this is a shop, we naturally need a counter. Like this. Yeah. So we have a countertop and side with some support. I could place some supports there, but is that logic or is that? No. I mean, it's attached to the wall. That's support enough, I guess. Could also replace this. I'd rather keep it like that. Or change the entire thing to something like this, but actually that might work. Let's just give it a try. Yeah, actually I kind of like that. Except that. Yeah, we can have a fenced gate here. Because, you know, normally as customer you're not supposed to go beyond this point. Let's get some sleep. To be honest, I do think it needs to be decorated a bit more. But I don't know with what. So I'm not sure what to do on the inside. I do want to have there are chests, because you know in the end this is all just a place to store my stuff. So let's make sure that actually happens. And we'll have 32 chests. 36. Very nice. Right. We can have some storage over here. I don't know what I will put in there, but it looks cute. Cute is not the correct word. Ever. Yeah, we can put some over here. No, that's wrong. Like that. But no. Yeah, I like that better. Because now I can place either directly next to it, or you know, directly next to it would be like this. I need trap chests for this, or I'll leave one bit of space, and I don't know, maybe something like this. Why didn't you do that, stupid thing? Actually, I kind of like that. What if I use these? But then, like so. Not as much, no. Sticks out too much. That actually looks kind of okay. That will block off the light and doesn't really look good. So, no, not that. We could put one more. That'd be pushing it, to be honest. Oh, not what I had in mind. Come back. Come back. Yeah. No, let's not do that. Because that's okay. Or maybe this. It's okay. Should I put it over here as well? I think I do want to put it over here as well. I do not. Yep, I'm really wishy-washy. Yeah, okay. I'm complete loss for words today. It's just horrible. And I apologize. I don't know what to store in here, but you know, there's going to be dirt and cobble and sand and gravel and we need more chests. Great. And we have more chests. Magnificent. Yeah. So, that's actually our warehouse building. Looks really big though. And really empty. No. Let's just increase the size of this counter a little bit. That helped a little bit. Oh my, I didn't really think about the interior just yet. Yeah, I thought about this counter and the chests, but didn't really consider the fact that it would still be very empty. Anyway, I'll be just trucking over stuff this way, between this episode and the next. If you think you have something better than these sandstone pillars, please let me know. Also, do you think that I need to replace this lime with this green? Or the other way around for that matter? Because I can't really decide. I like the lime color, but I'm not sure if it's too big of a contrast. Then again, if we remove that one, that might not be as bad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. If you did, please throw in a like. If you didn't, tell me why. So, on that note, we end this episode. I'm Kartosael and I thank you for watching. See you next time.